Welcome back to Inside Eastern Utah. I am your host, Scotty Draper, and I am here today with Kate and Ashley. They are co-chairs of the Helper Arts Music and Film Festival this year, and they have just got a great event coming this year. They have been working really hard with a lot of volunteers and members of the community, and you guys have a great lineup this year. It sounds like it is going to be one of the best years yet. So thank you for joining us.
Oh, you're welcome.
And let's kind of just start out. When did you guys start planning for this year's festival? What has that process looked like over these past few months?
Started last year.
Yeah. Really, as soon as the festival's over, you're planning
the next day
one.
You're already starting, right?
Yeah, basically, yeah.
And so this year it's going to be August 17th and 19th, and you guys have a lot of great stuff. Oh, actually, we're going to start on the 16th, right? On Thursday.
Yeah.
Technically, because there is going to be the films going on, which will be fun. Kind of walk us through Thursday, what people can expect.
So Thursday, we have so much filling up that Main Street will close at noon, just so that we can get ready. At 6 o'clock that evening, we have a new event. It's called the Oscarettes. It's going to be at the Rio Theater. It's our Carbon High Sterling Scholars putting together this great event. They have a workshop with children that they're teaching the week prior, so they'll be performing. Sterling Scholars will be performing. The Sterling Scholar in art will be showing her work in the lobby, and that will be from 6 to 7. We're really excited about that.
Yeah, because that is new. The Sterling Scholars, this is the first year they've been involved. So.
You know, and they will also be doing some street performances during the festival on Friday and Saturday.
Oh, fantastic.
I've always wanted that, so I'm really excited about that. Then at 7, we have our gallery stroll, which we have done in the past, and thank you to the generous Price City for having Culture Connection there as well. And that's going to be, the band is Route 89, and their tagline is 1960s to today.
Oh,
so it should be a great event. And then at 8 o'clock, we've got some film in the Rios, and we're going till 10 o'clock that night with all sorts of stuff.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
And is there any cost to get into the films?
No.
Fantastic. So that whole night, everyone can come enjoy for free. There will be plenty of activities. So that'll kick everything off. And then Friday is a full day. So can we walk through that a bit?
So we have the art and food vendors will be setting up. Obviously, the festival opens. A really cool thing we have going on is the Utah Power Credit Union Kids Art Yard. We have the Prehistoric Museum there. Pinnacle Canyon will be there having art yard.
Sharon Miller,
and what was her?
Kiara Tedahara.
Yeah.
She always runs our art yard and does a fabulous job.
So it's a huge art yard this year.
And so
for
for
kids.
those that haven't done the art yard before, what can they expect at that?
What was the prehistoric one like last year?
They're going to be creating sock puppets, sorry about that, as well as there's just going to be some experiential type art, t-shirts, all sorts of fun things, bubbles for the little tiny kids, water tables, just trying to hit all of the age groups and just give the kids 5 or 6 different activities or more to play around in that area.
And that's from 2 to 6, and that is free as well, right?
Correct.
Great. And then what else can people expect? The films will start back up?
Yeah, the films will start, and we're playing Utah's Best Of for the films, and we'll be doing it this year, showing those. And then February 4th through 9th, we're going to be doing the Butch Cassidy Film Festival, so we're doing stuff in the winter, kind of moving the film festival to February.
Oh, so that'll be new, and people can expect to hear more about that as you guys hammer out the details. And then, of course, the car show Burnout. That's always popular.
Yes.
So that is registration at 6, and then it'll start shortly thereafter. And so that always draws a big crowd. Now, where do they do that this year?
They do that up at the city park by the swimming pool and the baseball field. So that's up in that area.
And that is free as well?
Yes.
Fantastic.
Now let me tell you something new we're doing this year. We're going to be having info booths. There's going to be about 4 of them. And that's a way for people to easily get a schedule. They can be directed of where everything's going on. Everybody's going to get this great wristband just to say, hey, I've gone by an info booth. Yeah, and it has our theme this year. You want to talk about our
stop,
theme?
look, listen. So it's has to do with the railroad tracks, the signs that
Oh,
we have there.
yeah.
So stop and help her look at all the art and listen to all the music is the
Oh,
concept.
fantastic.
Yeah.
So what else can people expect on Friday?
Let's see. So Friday,
Films till 10.
And those
And then
And
start
then just the vendors, yeah.
fantastic.
And yeah, the films start clear up at 2 p.m.
well, let's
So-
talk about the music. We've got
Yeah.
Friday. We've got music starting at 6 o'clock. We have the Malibu Review. At 6, 8 o'clock, we have Wildflower Moon, and then we've got Natural Causes coming back and closing us out on Friday at 10 o'clock. So it should be a great
good lineup.
evening
Yeah.
of music. Yeah.
And I know this is a lot of times and stuff we're saying, but this will be on our website and also in the newspaper on August 8th. The full schedule will be
Yes.
in there. So we're touching on a lot of times, but you'll be able to find all of that. So then Saturday, even busier if possible. Can you
Yes.
walk us through that?
Do you want to start there?
Sure, I can start that. We the 5K is coming back, and we're going to register at the Pavilion on 100 West. That starts at 7:15. The Clampers will be doing their breakfast for only $7. You get all sorts of food and coffee and orange juice and everything else.
And is that at the pavilion as well? The
Yes,
breakfast?
yes,
Okay.
and it'll go from 8 to 11. And then at that same time, we've got the car show registration down at the Clampers. Another event that's going on at 8. We have like 3 events starting at 8.
Early
It's
morning.
busy. You gotta flip a quarter and see which one you're gonna do.
Yeah, there's the Dirty Arts Fondo bike ride. And it will start at the Conoco, the neat one that Gary DeVincent has set up down there on the south end of Main Street.
And is that new for people that don't quite know what that is? Can
We
you
did it last year.
expand?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's the second
So this
year.
is the
Yeah,
second
yeah.
year.
Yeah, and the idea is that you'll be going over gravel as well as road. So it's not, if you're a cyclist, you just don't want your roadie, you want something that can handle
Yes.
some, gravel
Some
and dirt
variety.
road. Not a mountain bike per se, but at least fatter tires, I guess.
Okay, and so that will be at 8 and then through to when they finish. And
Right.
then
Yeah,
at 10
just when they
a.m.
finish.
the vendors are going to start rolling
Yeah,
again.
that's when the festival opens, is at 10.
Fantastic. And then the car show officially starts for everyone to be looking
Yeah.
from 10 to 4 as well. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it looks like the art yards that day again too then.
Yeah, the art yard's open every day, Friday through Sunday, and it's open from 11 to 6 on Saturday.
And then the street performers, that's going to be the Sterling Scholars is on Saturday, you mentioned, right?
So you'll see some ladies out doing live performance, playing the piano, doing some dance. We're really
That'll be
excited
really
for
neat.
that.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Up and down Main
That's the
Street.
cool aspect.
And film, of course, that day as well.
Yes, what we're trying this year is we're showing fewer films, but we're trying to show them twice, so that if you miss the first showing, you can get to the next showing.
Fantastic. And then there's a great music lineup on Saturday as well, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, let's not forget the Pirates of Penzance.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Is that going to be the only live production per se, apart from like the street performers and
Correct.
whatnot? But so there will be the films, but the Pirates, that's going to be
Yes.
fun. That's
Yeah.
Castle Country Acting Company.
Yes.
And so they'll be doing the live performance at 1, right?
Right.
Perfect. And then Saturday we'll have music. Can you walk us through that lineup?
Yeah, so Saturday we have Shayla, Kate McLeod, Advent Horizon, and then we're excited to have Jeff Keel close us out Saturday at 9:30.
That'll be really fun.
Yes, the Jeff Keel Band is always a good time. They draw a good crowd too. So, and then you guys take it through all the way to Sunday.
Yep.
So walk us through Sunday.
So Sunday we'll have Out the Back Door from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. They're also a really fun band. That'll be a good one. And then we open at 10, of course, but there's Clamper's Breakfast as well from 8 to 11.
At the pavilion
At the
again?
pavilion
Okay.
again. And then we also have the Art Yard from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. And then we're showing 2 films up until 1 p.m. So starting at 11:30 till 1 for the films.
Fantastic. Now, we did mention there are a couple new things this year. If you could let our viewers know something that makes this year special or something they really don't want to miss, what would you guys say?
I'd say it'd be the live performances. That's kind of a
On
new
Main
thing.
Street.
Yeah.
I'm really excited to get our younger people involved. I'm really happy, and thanks to Kristen Taylor for being that go-between. But the Sterling Scholars, I think that's a really neat thing, as well as it's really neat that we have the Pirates of Penzance showing Saturday at 1 to have that age group as well. So it's really the young people.
You know, just in the previous segment, we were talking about that, and that starts at 6 years old, I think, is their youngest, and goes all the way up. So it's really involving that younger age group. So should be fun. And like I said, this has been a lot of information, but feel free, go to our website. There's more information there. You can also find more information in the August 8th ETV10 newspaper. There's an entire insert in there talking all about the festival this year. So thank you, ladies, so much for joining us today.
Hey, thank you.
And thank you for all your hard work. And probably the hard work you're going to be putting into next year. I'm sure you guys are already thinking about it.
It's the 25th year next year, so it's
going
going to be
a big celebration.
Yeah.
Oh, fantastic. Well, don't forget, the Helper Arts Festival is going to be August 16th through the 19th in Helper. There's plenty of events. Go to our website to learn more. And thank you for joining us on another episode of Inside Eastern Utah. We'll be back with more of your favorite programming coming up next.